Alright, hello everyone, this is Ryan here on the Ghost Layers Report. I'm in Yokohama, Japan today. Now, something in the industry interesting has happened. Now, as we know, for the past several months, TEPCO has basically been under de facto control by the Japanese government due to the government's investment in the company exceeds its actual market value. So they have de facto control doing shareholder votes. But now it's become official. They have officially nationalized TEPCO. Now that's not the biggest news here. The biggest thing is they've given TEPCO 1 trillion yen. Alright, now think about that for a minute. 1 trillion yen they've given to this company as part of a 10-year reconstruction plan the government approved earlier this week. Now, Cabinet Minister Yukio Idano, who's the Minister of METI, met to discuss the plan recently. They had a few interesting things to get out some information. They said they're saying this nationalization of TEPCO is temporary for the next 10 years, and they say that by 2021 the company should be on its own again. Now, the plan, compiled by TEPCO and a state-backed bailout fund, is 1 trillion yen, and they submitted to the government on April 27th. There's two things in agreement. Was that the need to raise electricity rates for households by 10% and to provide TEPCO with additional loans by financial institutions. So the 1 trillion yen from the taxpayer is not all the money they're going to be getting. They'll also be basically given a free hand. They'll get probably really low interest loans just handed to them whenever they want it through the banking industry. Now, under the plan, though, the utility company will have to cut more than 3.36 trillion yen in cost over the next 10 years. Change its management team, which means basically the chairman, Tatsuhisa Katsumata, he's gone, and our good buddy, the president, Toshio Nishizawa. Now remember, Nishizawa is a total coward. I'm not afraid to say that. Total coward. Because right after the Fukushima incident started, he was nowhere to be found. Later he gave the claim that the military wouldn't give him a ride back to Tokyo. Yeah, that's a weak excuse, man. Weak sauce on that one, buddy. Totally. And then once the situation got heavy, he suddenly had stomach pains really bad, and he had to go to the hospital, and he was gone for several weeks during the most heated, controversial moments of it. The key moments they need a leader. He was too sick with stomach pains. So we see this guy's a total coward. Doesn't want to stand up for anybody. Doesn't want to do his job when he really needs it to. Now, Kazuhiko Shimokobe, a lawyer, and has been a key figure in the Nuclear Damage Liability Facilitation Fund. Yeah, it's called a cop-out, bailout fund, buddy. No, it truly is. He's going to become the new TEPCO chairman, okay? A lawyer, all right? And Naomi Hiroshi, a TEPCO managing director, who's been in charge of compensation issues related to the Fukushima crisis, he's going to become the president. So you see the two focuses here. They got a lawyer as a chairman, and they got the compensation guy as the president. So what does this tell us? Alright, it tells us that on the chairman's side, they want a lawyer to sort out all the legal things to try to get their ass out of trouble. I don't see how eventually they're going to get it. I hope so. And they've put the guy in charge of compensation as the president. So you see the two things they're focusing on is trying to keep themselves out of legal hot water and taking full responsibility for everything, and try to manage all this money that has been handed because of all the massive amounts of claims people have had claiming damage from the Fukushima meltdown. Alright, so they have a lawyer and a professional bureaucrat in the leadership of the company. Now, this 1 trillion yen will be taxpayer money. Alright? It's coming from the Nuclear Damage Liability Facilitation Fund. That was created after Fukushima happened. They've been dumping money into it quietly to build it up. Now, these proposals still need to be approved by the company's annual shareholders meeting in June, which will probably happen, because the government has a majority vote of the shareholders due to their past investments in the company and this 1 trillion yen. It's totally going to go through. The shareholders will not be able to block this at all. Now, after that, the government's going to take 50% of the company's voting rights to control management. So basically, this is a government entity now. TEPCO is a government company, officially. Fascism. Officially, fascism. They can call it socialism all you want. You can call it communism all you want. No, socialism and communism doesn't go down like this. All right, this is fascism. This is clearly mutual cooperation for mutual benefit between the private sector and the public sector. That is the pure definition of fascism. So now TEPCO is a fascist entity, and our government here is all game for it. That shows you what's going on here in Japan right now. We got nationalized of TEPCO, 1 trillion yen of our money been given to them, and the banking industry give them a free hand for loans whenever they want it, and they got a lawyer and a professional bureaucrat in charge of the company now. And they got the government owns 50% of the shareholder voting rights. So as always, guys, tell me what you think of this situation here. Please leave comments in the comment box below. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do. It's Freedom WV, the Ghost Layers Report. Until next time, guys, this is me here, Ryan in Japan, checking out.